For a very long time, I was self-sabotaging. I felt like I wasn't walking into my purpose in the way that I knew that I should have. I think that a lot of times people would be like, bro, I see you, like you killing it, you doing it, but I was never operating at maximum capacity. Like I know what I could really do. I know the type of content I could push out. I know the consistency that I can have, the frequency that I could be on. So for a long time, I self-sabotaged and I just really fell victim to imposter syndrome.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Evolution of a Rose podcast, where we are healing, becoming, and evolving together and on our own terms. I'm your host, Meline Rose, and today's guest is none other than poet, entrepreneur, businessman, photographer, all the things, Roo.
That's me.
The man,
I'm
the
here.
GOAT.
I'm here.
So I am so excited to have you because you've been evolving tremendously over the past few years. When I first met you, you were a poet, and now you are a full-time photographer, and you are doing the damn thing, traveling and everything. So I want to know, what has the last few years been like for you?
The last few years have been a blur.
A blur.
It's been a blur. I think that
A good blur.
A good blur.
Okay.
A really good, blessed blur.
Period.
I think that when I decided to pick up the camera, I never imagined being where I'm at right now. So it's just like every day is just a surprise. Like when I log onto Instagram and I check my DMs, my message requests, and it just be like blue checks, and it'd be like brands, and it'd be like different opportunities that I'm like, whoa, like this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And there's times where, because I'm on the go so much, I'm never able to take a step back and really like evaluate what's really going on. You know, so I'm just stuck in my bubble. But the last couple of years have been a blur.
It's been a blur.
Yeah.
A good blur. A blessed blur.
Blessed blur.
So I want to know then, as I ask everybody when they come on the podcast, what season would you currently say that you're in? Would you say that you're in your healing, becoming, or evolving season?
I'm becoming.
You're becoming. Okay, break that down for me.
I think that for a very long time, I was self-sabotaging. I felt like I wasn't walking into my purpose in the way that I knew that I should have. I think that a lot of times people would be like, bro, I see you, like you killing it, you doing it, but I was never operating at maximum capacity. Like I know what I could really do. I know the type of content I could push out. I know the consistency that I can have, the frequency that I could be on. So for a long time, I self-sabotaged, and I just really fell victim to imposter syndrome too. You know, just, I think me living in my bubble, I would look at other photographers or other entrepreneurs and be like, I want to be like that, or I want to move like that, or I would always create excuses for why I wasn't creating. So it's like, when I didn't have a camera, it was like, when I get a camera, it's gonna be this. Then it's like, I got the camera, and it's like, when I get a mic, it's gonna be, it's like every single time I got something,
Pushing the goalposts.
I just keep pushing the goalposts. So now I'm in a season where I'm becoming everything I said I would, and I'm becoming everything God said that I was called to be. So that's where I'm at right now.
So what was the deciding moment for you when you decided to, like, I have to stop this imposter syndrome?
The deciding moment, it was a moment where I forgot, because I remember the day. So me and my boys had went out, and we just had like a crazy night. You know what I'm saying? One of them long nights where
Miami nights.
You're partying, you know, this club, then we at the next club, and then the strip club. It was just a crazy night, and I just spent so much money. I spent so much money. I blew like a couple thousand, whatever. It was just a
lot for one night.
A poor financial decision, like a terrible decision. And when I woke up in the morning, I didn't have no money. I had no money. Like, and I really had to take a step back and be like, I can't live like this. Like, what am I celebrating? Like, that was one thing that I really had to take a step back and be like, bro, I'm having fun, living life. And of course, when you're young, you want to do these things, but it's like, what am I celebrating?
You're not really fulfilled for real.
I'm not. Like, I'm chasing something. You know what I'm saying? I had to take a step back and realize that, like, I always saw money as like a tool for fun. So I did what I thought people with money did and do. And it's like, when I took a step back, I said, this is not what I want to do. Like, this is not what I want to spend my money on. Like, popping bottles in the club, it gets old very quickly.
So you mentioned that you're in your becoming season, and I'm not surprised because I feel as though men often skip the healing season. Is that even a thing for men to sit back and be like, oh, I'm healing right now? Like, is that a thing? Not to mock healing, but I feel as though, well, you tell me, is that a thing for men?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think that in a lot of seasons where men should be healing, they just take a step back and be like, I need to get this bread. I need to go to the gym, and I need to turn my life around. So I think that, like, in the way that I think women take a step back and, like, genuinely heal, and they close themselves off and different things like that, I think sometimes men cope by just locking in, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, my healing season was literally that. It's really just taking the time to myself. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to even date. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no time for nobody.
Do you think that when men are in that space, they shouldn't be dating?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Why not?
I know that this is a controversial point that people always talk about. I don't think if you're broke, you should be dating. Dating is expensive. Like,
For men,
it's very expensive. So it's like, if you're going on maybe 1 or 2 dates a week with different women and just really trying to evaluate if this is a partner that you could see yourself being with, that's going to take a lot of time, and it's going to take a lot of money. So it's like, if you're not in the season where you're financially stable enough for where that makes sense, I don't think you should be dating.
but don't you think that's where the intentionality should be coming in, though? Because you can date one person and not have to feel as though you have to blow a bag each time.
That is true, but I think the difficulty when it comes to dating is that, like, you never really know if you're gonna like someone. You know what I'm saying? You go on a date, y'all might go out, you might do something. And the thing about today is, a lot of women be wanting intentional dates, and they want to have fun, and they want to do different things. So it's like, for me, or I can only speak for me, my dates are expensive because I like all day dates.
Oh, you like to keep her all day. You like to give an experience.
Let's keep it going. You feel me? We gon' vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So it's like, for me, we could hit one spot, and then we could go out, have fun, might go get some ice cream after, then go get dinner. Like, to
Then
me,
unwind.
Yeah, like, that's the type of vibe. If we can cultivate that, then I know this is the type of person that I would want to continue talking to. So it's like, and I don't know, like, there's times where I'm cool with going to Twin Peaks and Ale House and all this other stuff, but sometimes I do want to.
You wanna run it up?
Yeah, like, I want to eat good. So that's really what it was too.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think in that regard, if you're gonna be dating like that, you got to get your life together first.
So my question too, as a woman, is, how do you think women should navigate when men are in those seasons? Because I feel as though women, we're here to nurture. We're here to be that power, if you will, for a man to fully reach his potential.
Yeah.
So if we're not being used in that way, then you also, as men, aren't becoming who God has designed you to be.
Yeah.
You know? So how do you think women should navigate when men are in those seasons? Because I think it also happens when you're in a relationship too.
Yeah.
Not just dating.
Right. I think it just depends, because it's tricky. I think that as a woman, sometimes that gift that you have can be abused.
Exactly.
If not catered to the right person. Because some men will use that and literally just suck you dry until you have nothing left to give.
And then go to the next one.
Exactly. So it's like, for me, in those seasons, it just depends on the value you see in that person and just the intentionality you have behind them. So if it's not that serious, I say
It's a dub.
It's a dub. Leave him alone. Allow him to figure that out, whatever. But if you guys are building something and genuinely trying to grow into something special, during those seasons, it's important to give grace. Because men, a lot of the things that we go through, we never vocalize. So we're fighting battles that women really will never really understand. And it's a lot of mental wars. So sometimes we just need somebody to rub our back and be like,
it's gonna be
you're
okay,
killing
baby.
it. Yeah, like sometimes we just need that positive affirmation. And just really, because the thing about a woman is when you find a great woman, she becomes a driving force in your life. And she is the inspiration, you know, and she's the one that keeps you going and makes you feel like, yo, I got to get to it because I want not only for my life to be blessed, but I want for her life to be blessed.
Amen.
So it's just, it's a tough place to be as a woman because you never really know if the effort that you put in will be rewarded.
To that point too, I also think that it's about also having boundaries as women, like knowing that, like the power that we possess and not putting it in the wrong hands.
Right.
Yeah. But I also want to go back to Roo the Shooter, because you said that you're in your becoming era and the last few years has been a blur for you. So from the outside looking in, you're killing it. We see the blue checks, we see the people that you are shooting. I want to know, what has that been like for you? Like receiving the amount of attention that you've been receiving?
It's been fun.
It's been,
It's just been like, I think I always imagine myself as a poet.
Yeah.
So I imagine like touring. I imagine opening up for people, but also eventually growing into being the headliner. So now people are opening up for me. So I imagine that life. So now with photography, I'm doing a lot of the things that I wanted to do, but from a photographer standpoint. So I'm going, like, it's not a tour. Like, I haven't announced it as a tour, but like, I've been traveling like crazy.
yeah, we see you in Atlanta, in Mexico.
Like, it's getting crazy. Like, genuinely, like, if I wrote out the dates, it would be like, okay, I was in Philly, I was in Chicago, I was in New York, all in the last 2 weeks. So it's like, I've been touring. I'm shooting some of the top celebrities or whatever the case may be, and it's like I'm rubbing shoulders and I'm in these environments. Like I was at the BET Awards. Like I'm at all the different places that I imagine myself being as a poet, but as a photographer. But it's like, I think the thing that's a little different about me is that I built my brand in a way where like I'm also a celebrity.
Yeah, you are the brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, people want to shoot with Roo the Shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like when I step onto red carpets or when I go to these events, I'm not like a regular like paparazzi kind of photographer, and people don't treat me that way. It's more like, oh, this is Roo the Shooter. Like tap in with them, you know what I'm saying? This kind of thing. I'm in VIP.
Was that intentional on your part when building your brand?
No, absolutely.
It was intentional. Oh, so you had the strategy. You just needed the what is it? I had the plan. I just needed the platform.
That's it. That's really all I needed. So it was just, for me, I knew I never wanted to be like a paparazzi photographer. So like even when we had the Content Fusion, right? And they were just talking about like the things you would do for free. Like for me, I was never the guy that's like, oh, I'm gonna pull up to the club and try to shoot a celebrity or like see them on the street and try to do those types of things. That was never really me, because I want when I meet these people for the interaction to be genuine and intentional. So it's like I want to meet them and for them to feel like they're meeting me as well. Because it's a
Like
two-way street.
you need me.
You need this content, all right? So don't act like I'm
Don't act like I'm trying to.
You feel me? Don't
act like I'm a fan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's really what it is. So it's like I think the way that I approach a lot of celebrities, it just shifts their perspective of me. It goes from just like, this is my photographer to like, this is my content team. You know, like it shifts the whole thing.
So how do you just mentioned it, but I want you to elaborate a little bit more. How do you position yourself to be respected in that regard and not just seen as a photographer? Like what strategy do you implement?
So like for me, I'm never really fanned out. Like I never really approach celebrity, because to me, I think everybody is the same. Everybody is human. So at the end of the day, when I meet them, I speak to them like how I speak to everybody. And I think sometimes it takes them by surprise because they're used to like people being like, oh my gosh, like, oh my God. But like for me, like I come in and be like, girl, you need to fix this right now. Like, I don't know what you thought you was doing with this, but
that ain't it. Let me get you right.
Let me get you right. So
that's that confidence that I think we all need when we're putting ourselves out there. You know, and honestly, that's something that I want to be better at, just being more confident when I approach different situations. Do you think that's been do you think you're naturally confident, and do you think that's what's been helpful for you?
I think so.
You think so that you're naturally confident? Both. You think that you're naturally confident and that it's been helpful?
Oh, absolutely. I think I'm naturally confident just in the sense that I shoot primarily women. So, like, I am very good with dealing with women. So it's just...
It's some words.
So for me, whenever I do speak to my clients, I'm not really nervous because they're women. You know, so it's never like a... I never feel no type of way. So just naturally being confident, it's always kind of funny because there's times where I approach my potential clients and they think I'm trying to holler at them. But then I flip it to the but I am a photographer, right? So once I do that, the relationship always starts like, oh wow, like I thought you was on this type of timing, but you're on this type of timing. I'm very intrigued by how you were able to blend both. And then that's kind of how the relationships build and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But I also talk to like their makeup artists, their hairstylists. So what I do is I infiltrate the team. So by the time my name gets in the room,
they already know who you are.
They already know who I am.
Yep.
That's my secret right there.
That's the secret sauce?
That's the secret sauce.
So I want to know, okay, so on the topic of evolution, you said that you're in your becoming. Season. I want to know, how are you becoming, and what does that look like for you to get into the space of fully evolving in this era?
I think I'm always a work in progress. So I don't even know if I'm truly going to ever reach evolving. I like continuously becoming and developing. Because it's just, my best work is always ahead of me.
Amen.
And I think that this season that I'm in, and just the frequency that I'm on, I want to remain here. Like, I love being in this space because I'm so locked in. And I just want to like put my head down and really see what it'll look like 6 months from now. And a year, 5 years from now, like this space that I'm in, I want to stay here. I think when I finally have gotten to the point where I evolved, I don't know if I'll be able to recognize myself. I'm afraid of bro. I'm afraid of bro.
I already see you.
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like you're the type to stun on a nigga.
Nah.
Not in a egotistical way.
Yeah.
But just like,
No, I'm him. But it's not a stunt. This is me.
You see it. You see the material.
You see the vibe. So that's really all it is.
Okay, so what are you most looking forward to?
I look forward to being a family man.
Okay.
And having a child. I want a jit.
You want a jit? You want a T-Roo?
I want a T-Roo.
You think you're ready for fatherhood?
Nah.
No?
Not right now. I think, but who is ever ready for parenthood?
Exactly.
But I think for me right now, I'm traveling so much, and I know that in this next season, the traveling is only going to pick up even more. So like, I've always imagined that like when it was time for me to be a father, that I'm there every single step of the way.
Yeah.
Like that's the type of father I want to be.
Which is smart too, though, because what you're doing now is essentially preparing yourself for when you do have that family.
Yeah.
You know, taking advantage of all the bookings that you can get, putting yourself in rooms so that when you reach the point of fatherhood or having a wife, you know, you have the time and the space to cater to your family without feeling as though you have to divert your attention so much. So
that's
yeah,
real.
You're very strategic in how you live life. I like that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Roo the Shooter, the poet, the man himself. Thank you so much for being here and joining us on the Evolution of a Rose podcast. If you enjoyed this conversation, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, until next time.